television. Less common, the with go to, be at, be in hospital, school, prison. When we talk about the activity that happens in a building rather than about the building itself, we don't use the compare without the with the. She didn't want to be in hospital but she was too ill to go home. In hospital means being there as a patient, she didn't want to be in the hospital. In the hospital means being in the building. When I was at school, we didn't have computers. At school means being there as a student. When I was at the school. At the school means being in the building. We don't use the with bed when we go there to sleep. I always go to bed at 11 o'clock, not, I always go to the bed. We don't use the before work when we talk about the place where we do our job. They go to work at 8 a.m. every morning, not, they go to the work. See also, at, on and in, time, possessive expressions. We don't use the to refer to an individual's behavior or to parts of an individual's body. He spends most of his free time playing computer games, not, he spends most of the free time. I must wash my hands, not, I must wash the hands. This, that in articles, we can use this instead of a slash and or the, and these instead of zero article or some when we tell stories and jokes to create a sense of the present. Beginning of a joke, there was this chicken who wanted to cross the road. Compare there was a chicken who wanted to cross the road. These tourists came into the restaurant once and they ordered 15 Irish coffees. Compare some tourists came into the restaurant once and they ordered, spoken English. In informal speaking, we can use that as an alternative to the in stories when we refer to something familiar or known to the listener. That highlights the fact that the thing being referred to is known to the speaker and listener. A. Where did you buy your skirt? I really like it. B. I got it at that new shop next to Green's Hotel. Compare I got it at the new shop next to Green's Hotel, a slash and the. Typical errors. We don't use the with plural nouns when we are referring to things in general. We have to protect wild animals. Referring to wild animals in general, not, the wild animals. We don't use the when we refer in general to something abstract or uncountable. I love Japanese food. All Japanese food / Japanese food in general, not, I love the Japanese food. We don't use the when the noun is not known to the listener or reader. Last Sunday, we saw a film called Nightmare. The speaker doesn't think that the listener knows of this film, not. We saw the film called Nightmare. We don't use the instead of a possessive pronoun. The police asked us to put our hands up, not, the police asked us to put the hands up. We don't use an article with go to bed. I go to bed at 11 most nights, not, I go to the bed at 11 most nights.